I to know that having a nice laugh with your dog was an invitation to getting my arm pumped? Have you just moved in? No, we've been here 11 years.
Do you like what we've done with the place? You don't sit on the loo, you see, do you?
I do if I'm having a Welcome to this podcast that we call Wanging On with Graham and Maria. I'm Graham. That's Maria.
I'm Maria.
And as usual, we'll be offering you, help with life's dilemmas. Sometimes we actually do help. Not often, but we sometimes do.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's questionable.
Okay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I read a fact.
Yeah.
It said the average person, apparently, admits to telling 2 lies a day. Do you think that's true?
I think you tell far more than that. One tells far more lies than that.
Yes, I feel like admitting to 2 lies is already a lie. Yeah.
No, I think white lies are good. White lies are good.
What's the when does it cross? I mean, obviously, did you murder that man? No, is a bad lie.
Well, yes, and that's not a white lie.
No,
that's quite a big lie.
I think it's a big one.
That's a mortal sin.
Here we go.
In my language. No, I tell you what. I've got an example. Just recently, I'm sorry to be scatological again, but
No, really.
I went
you get what you're given.
My friend's house for supper the other day, and it was just me and a couple of other people. And then I went to the loo before I left on my bike, and the dogs came in after me, and they were just about to have a fight, and I accidentally did a number 2, and the dogs are having a fight, and so I sorted them out.
What, you accidentally had a number 2?
Well, sometimes you don't know that you wanted a number 2. But
what did you do on the floor?
I was on the loo. And
okay.
Yeah. But, I didn't mean to. Some people don't like you doing a poo in their house.
Well, I must say, I don't like doing a poo in someone else's house.
No, I would rather not. But this one obviously had its own thing going on. And then I stopped.
It wanted to be free. It longed for independence.
Let's move on. I stopped the dogs having a fight, and then I forgot to flush the loo. And then I went, put the dog on the bike, went home, and then I thought, I didn't flush the loo. I knew I hadn't done it. So I sent them a text saying, I'm really sorry, I had to go to the loo and I forgot to flush it. I thought, oh no, they'll understand. And they sent me a white lie back by saying, it was all flushed. You're fine.
Oh, that was very nice of them.
To save my feelings.
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing really that bad about leaving something.
I'm not sure I'd have sent that text.
What, me?
Yeah.
I didn't want them to think that I was that rude.
But you were. You took a dump and didn't flush. The dogs are immaterial.
Can we not call it a dump?
Okay.
Let me say I did a number 2 in their loo, which is where you're meant to do number 2s. And it was an unfortunate, I should have waited till I got home, but I didn't realise I wanted to. When did you last tell a lie?
When did I last tell a lie? I mean, you tell them all the time, don't you?
Yes,
kind of like that's fine, not to worry.
Yeah.
They'd run out of tuna mayonnaise filling from a baked potato at lunchtime. Apparently that was fine.
You said that,
It wasn't.
What would you
I was livid.
What should you have said? What would you rather have said if you were being honest?
I was like, go and get some. Go
and make some.
Go and catch a tuna. Get it back here.
Put some mayonnaise, not salad cream.
Yeah. Mash up and then put it on my potato.
Mash up.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the not a problem thing is very good, kind of passive aggressive when it's a very big problem. It's like, I'm afraid I've just killed your mother. Okay, never mind, not a problem.
Not a problem. Could happen to anyone.
But I think telling small lies for saving people's feelings is okay.
Yes. And
I'm
also,
now sad I told you the story about my poo. I'm feeling I overshared, both in their loo and here today.
It is a lot. The accidental quality of the poo is the bit that I don't understand.
Well, see, you don't sit on the loo, you see, do you?
I do if I'm having a shit.
I know, but when you're standing...
Oh, now look what's happened. I wasn't expecting that.
When you're standing for a wee-wee, your bottom isn't activated when you're standing for a wee-wee. Whereas if you're a girl and you sit on the loo, you have a wee-wee, and then because you're on the loo, sometimes your bottom gets activated.
That makes total sense.
Activate bottom now.
Uh-oh.
All of this is way too revealing.
Maria.
Yeah.
It's time to get on.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
Thank
We'll get
goodness.
stuck into this week's first dilemma in a moment. Maria, without a second's delay, please be forthcoming with a dilemma.
Dear Graham and Maria, my husband has purchased a ghastly porcelain Mallard as a centerpiece for our dining room table.
Has he?
It's the use of the word mallard that got me.
It's not a duck.
No,
it's a mallard.
Mallard. It's truly one of the worst things I've ever seen. You need to get out more. Without warning.
Driving Maria's friends. They dream of seeing a mallard.
Not in the loo.
Toilet duck.
Very good. Very good. Without warning, it just appears. You see, that's what happened to me. Without warning, it just appeared in the middle of the table one day. And when I asked him about it, he said he thought it was a nice addition and a gift to the house. No, we must get all thoughts of poo out of our heads.
It's a big porcelain duck.
It's a mallard.
It's a porcelain duck.
In the middle of the table.
Yes.
It's literally just a duck. I have no idea what he was thinking. I don't want to hurt his feelings, and he has mentioned before that I can be a bit of a control freak when it comes to indoor furnishings. But what choice do I have? He really doesn't have an eye for this kind of thing at all. I don't want visiting friends and relatives to be greeted by such an eyesore. What shall I do? And that is from Anonymous. Anonymous, I'm kind of loving this because a mallard is a funny thing.
Yes.
And a mallard in the middle of the table that your husband bought because he feels that you're so controlling is quite kind of, it's a passive-aggressive, nay, aggressive act that I'm sort of here for, really, because I think he's had no say in your soft furnishings around the house, your cushions, etc. And he wanted this mallard on the dining room table.
Yes, he liked it. And I think the good thing is you now know that you were right not to give your husband any say in the rest of the house.
Any money.
Any money or any say in what you have in the house. Look, I think you don't, this isn't a problem really. You leave the mallard where it is and you let him enjoy it. And when people are coming round, you've got to put things on the table.
Yeah.
You've got to, there's no room for the mallard on the table.
You've got to put the broccoli.
Yeah, so you've got to put the mallard somewhere else. Don't hide it. Don't put it in a cupboard, otherwise it'll trigger him and he'll get all upset about the mallard. Put the mallard somewhere where people can see it, but maybe not the centre of the table.
Yes. I think this is a game that your husband is playing, and you need to be smarter about playing it back. By A, ignoring the mallard. Do not acknowledge the mallard.
Ignore the mallard.
Ignore the mallard at all times. And don't make it a problem, because this is kind of what he wants. He wants a reaction to this. Or, here's another thing. Why don't you stick some googly eyes on the mallard? Very much like that card there.
Oh, yes, with the googly eyes.
With the googly eyes. Or change the mallard in some way, give it teeth or something like that, and see if he notices.
But also, is the mallard, I feel like the mallard, if it's on the dining room table, does the top of it lift off? Is it a thing? Is it a serving thing?
How big do you think this mallard is?
Well, I imagined it was about the size of that.
You're doing that with it. I'm thinking like that, but I don't think it should have anything that lifts off.
Shouldn't it?
No.
Why do you put it on the table?
Because he's making a point.
But those things, normally, you take it by the neck and then inside you can put your duck stew or whatever.
I believe there are such things, but she hasn't mentioned this at all, so I'm going on what we've got, Graham.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm thinking a complete mallard without a removable top.
It's just a large ceramic duck.
A large duck on the dining room table.
I think you're right. You ignore it or even admire it. You've got to go lovely.
Admiring it is really pushing the boat, isn't it?
Also, because then he might go, oh, you like it, do you? You like it, do you?
Yeah. Oh, no, then there'll be a whole family of mallards.
Oh, yeah, or a stuffed polar bear in the hall. Yeah. Like, oh.
A donkey in a sombrero.
When you lift its tail, cigarettes come out.
Hey, now that is kitsch. Come on, I'd like one of those.
I'd like one of those too. Do you think they make them anymore?
No, I don't think so.
People don't smoke, of course.
That's right.
Yes, I think ignore, don't hide it, but it doesn't need to sit in the table when people come over because the table is full of all the delicious food.
And once you've made your point about not noticing the mallard or being in any way offended by it, I think then one day when you're cleaning the table, you can smash it by accident.
No, he'll never believe that.
Well, after a while, he'll get bored with it as well. He wanted a reaction to this mallard and he's not going to get it. And then you smash it and then go, oh, can you get another mallard like that? Because I really liked it.
No, here's what you do. You slather it in olive oil and then, can you just pick up that mallard? And let him drop it.
Good.
Clever that, right? Yeah. And then I'm so sorry.
Yeah. No dead mallards on your hand.
No, I was just making it look shiny and even more attractive than it was. Listen, it sounds like a serious case for the Wang Gang.
I think so.
Let's unleash them.
They have never disappointed us yet. Okay, Teresa and Mark says, have you got a cat? If not, borrow one or get one so you can blame it for accidentally breaking the mallard.
Cats do that.
What, with porcelain?
Yeah.
I think cats can tell if something is alive or not.
No. It just, cats, they've got tails.
Cats like to push things off a table, don't they?
Yeah. Particularly a big porcelain mallard.
Yeah.
Would be lovely.
Well, that's a good idea, Teresa and Mark. I like these people responding together.
Yeah.
They've discussed it, haven't they?
But also, I like right now, all she has is a porcelain mallard. Soon, she'll have a cat. A whole living cat.
Maybe you can buy a porcelain cat to join the mallard on the table until you have an entire table filled with porcelain. Luke says, I think this is what we call a first world problem. Well, yes. Would your husband really be that upset if you voiced your objection to the ornament? What do you think? Tell him in a jovial way and see how he reacts. If you're looking for a meet-in-the-middle solution, your best option is to suggest moving it to another, perhaps hidden part of the house to avoid any feelings getting hurt. Then let him forget about it and get rid of it.
Yes, I mean, you could come back for holiday and it might be gone.
Yeah. This is a game, though, that I think Luke has missed. This is a game that the husband is playing because she's so controlling with the soft furnishings.
I wonder what Rachel has to say.
Oh.
And she's going to tell us.
Oh, my goodness.
In our ear.
Yeah.
What you can do is when friends come over, you can absolutely state that, oh, look, my husband, whatever his name is, bought this duck. And this is his duck. He bought it and whatever. So that way they know it's not you and your taste. It's your husband's taste.
Now, that is also quite passive-aggressive because what I like about it is you're saying, look at this beautiful duck that Bob bought, and you let the friends go, sweet Jesus. And Bob gets to go, oh, nobody likes my duck. Unless the friends all go, good job, Bob.
Yeah. Well, maybe you tell your friends beforehand. Can you really praise the mallard? I'm making this game go on and on.
Give it up for the mallard. Who else have you got?
Clara says, oh, how awful for visitors to see such an eyesore. This listener might need to get off his or her high horse and maybe think about introducing an even more hideous statue. Perhaps a ceramic chicken. A sense of humour might liven up what sounds like a pretty dull marriage. Oh, my goodness.
God, Clara really went for it.
Clara is really dissing. Pratish from Cambridge says, I hate to ruffle feathers. But your dilemma does rather confirm your husband's suspicion that you might be a decor dictator of sorts. I doubt your friends give a duck, porcelain or otherwise, about what's perched on your dining room table. That said, if you continue to despise the piece after a couple of months, simply rotate it out with something more your style. Call it a seasonal curation so as not to hurt your husband's feelings.
I mean, someone's decor needs to be pretty sensationally bad before you really notice it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? How often have you left someone's house going, oh my God, what was that? You don't, you just kind of think that's what they live with.
Yeah.
That's their stuff.
And also, really, you've come to see them rather than their house.
Or the big mallard.
But, the only time that I ever really notice is when people haven't done anything with their house.
Yes, if there's not a picture on the wall. Yeah.
Like there's a sofa and a coffee table and a television and that's it. I kind of think, wow, this is a bit dull.
Yeah, it's a bit, you have you just moved in? No, we've been here 11 years.
Do you like what we've done with the place? I.e. nothing.
Yes. There's also that thing when you go to somebody's house that, when people have moved into somewhere and you do that thing of kind of oh God, yeah, this will be good when you get rid of that. No, we just put that in.
Oh.
That's always
yeah.
When you only do that. You only do that once.
Yeah, that hideous stone fireplace. It's got to go. It's very dated, isn't it?
I remember being shown around a house in Cape Town with my sister. We love going to see houses, and so there was this kind of house on the hill in Cape Town overlooking the sea, and we thought, well, that's we'll go have a look at it. So we went up. It was an open house on the Sunday. And so we went, and the estate agent said, oh, Mark will show you round. So we follow Mark, and we really pissed ourselves. It was a very funny house. The decor was absolutely appalling.
Oh, no, Mark was the owner.
Oh. They only told us at the very end.
And you laughed openly in front of Mark.
Oh, pointing and laughing. Expecting him to join in because he was the estate agent.
Why didn't he say, this is my house?
Well, you wouldn't, would you, after these two shits have started mocking it?
No, but after the first room where you've openly dissed everything, he should have then said, oh, by the way, this is my house. So
also,
you stop.
He was moving out. Maybe he thought it was terrible too.
You're a bad person.
Well, I wouldn't have done it if I'd known.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I blame my sister.
I blame her too.
Well, Anonymous, thank you very much for sharing your distressing dilemma. And if you'd like to be on the receiving end of advice just like that from Maria and myself and the Wangers, you can send your problem into the podcast. Our inbox is waiting for you. It's wangingone@listen.co.uk. And nothing's off limits. We really will tackle anything, even a big porcelain mallard. In fact, we'll tackle another dilemma in the blink of an eye. Maria, the moment is pregnant with anticipation for the second problem. Have you got it?
I have. Dear Graham and Maria, I have two friends who have a dog with some health issues, and they are going on holiday for 3 weeks to Australia.
Okay.
We have a mutual friend who suggested he look after their dog and house sit with his partner so that he can rent his flat on Airbnb to make some money. The deal was that the partner would be working from home to look after the dog in the daytime. However, this couple has now split up, so there is nobody to look after the dog, and my friends don't know this. Are you following this?
Yes.
I asked this friend what he's going to do, and he said he's still going to proceed with the plan. He'll just put dog food down in the morning and leave the back door open all day, and he's asked me not to say anything. He'll be so angry if I speak up, but I don't want to become complicit in his lies. I also don't want anything to happen to my friend's dog, and I don't want to fall out with my friends if they find out I knew. Should I tell them what I know or keep out of it? Oh, that's from Geraldine in London. This is a difficult one because actually, regardless of him making money on the Airbnb and them being furious, there's a dog who's got health issues at the bottom of this. And having meals put down and the back door left open is not good enough for a dog that's sick.
I think Geraldine...
Or indeed any dog.
The person you need to deal with, I think, is the guy who's doing the dog sitting and just talk him out of it because it's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
I mean, if he gets away with it, it's been 3 weeks of everyone just going, oh dear God,
That's not fair on the dog.
No, it's not fair on the dog, but it's not fair on Geraldine. It's not fair on the people who let him stay. I just think this guy has to go, change of plan. Or if you still want your money, say to your ex, oh, do you mind staying in this house and looking after the dog as we originally agreed?
Yeah, but maybe they had a
exactly.
acrimonious parting.
Yeah, you don't know. But I feel like I just think Geraldine can't let this happen. But it's the dog city guy who needs to pull the plug.
Yes, I don't think he's got a dog, has he, the dog city guy? He doesn't understand that dogs cannot be left, especially a dog with health issues, cannot be left and just, wander out into the backyard. They've got to have exercise, they need company, all of those things.
Yeah.
And that's just not fair. And I'm sure the people that are going to Australia might have another friend who can actually be there physically. I know your friend wants to make money on Airbnb, but this is not the moment, I don't think.
No, his circumstances have changed.
So you need to talk to him. Don't say anything to the friends that are going away for 3 weeks.
I mean, you might have to say something to them if he digs his heels in and goes, don't be stupid, the dog will be fine.
I think you have to say, mate, you can't do that. I can't let you do that. And if that's what you're going to do, I'm going to have to tell them.
Yeah, I will have to rat you out because it's all. I mean, I remember I was in Ireland during the summer and I was driving along and it was, that kind of monsoon rain was absolutely. And there was a dog just at the side of the road. And I just thought, that dog doesn't look happy to be there. And so I pulled in, opened the door, and the dog just jumped in the car. So happy. And anyway, it had a number on the collar, so I called the number. And the lady, I went, oh, do you have a dog? And she went, yes.
You don't anymore, I do.
Yes. Well, yeah, it's gone now.
You had a dog.
It lives with me now. And bless her, it wasn't her dog. It was her in-law's dog. And she went, oh, but it had one of those collars that shock it.
Oh my God, if they go past their boundary, yeah.
But of course, but it didn't know the boundary. So it obviously just got shocked and then kept walking. Hello. And so I said, where do you live? She gave me directions and I drove and she said, oh, the back door's open. Da, da, da. And I just thought, that's crazy. Like, you can't leave someone else's dog in your garden hoping that an invisible fence is going to keep it in.
And did you find it the next day as well?
No. Do you know what? Afterwards, I kept looking out for it, but no, it was never there again.
Shame.
So I think she kind of locked it in.
She put it down.
Yeah, no. But I think it's that thing of people volunteer to dog sit not fully aware of what it entails.
Yeah.
You can't just let a dog out you'll leave the back door open, it'll be fine.
I think you can do things like that with cats, can't you? You can kind of have an automatic cat feeder thing.
Well, if it's an outdoor cat, you can.
And they don't care about kind of people.
And also, Geraldine lives in London, so presumably this friend lives in London. I'm not sure you should leave a door open all day in London.
No.
I don't think it's the safest.
No.
So they'll come back to a dead dog and their house ransacked. It's not great.
Have a nice holiday.
Well.
Sorry, you don't have a dog anymore.
Or most of a house. Or any of your belongings.
Yeah, I mean, I think because we're both dog owners, we kind of feel quite strongly about this.
No, but anyone. I mean, even if you're not a dog owner, you should figure it out.
Well, this friend hasn't.
No, because he wants the money.
I know.
And it's so stupid of him because no amount of money is worth the fallout from this going wrong. Wangers, let's hear from them.
Yeah, I think they will have the answer to this.
Will they?
I hope so. Rebecca says, overthinking things much, unless you're in a position to pop by and check on the dog during the day, then you should stay out of it, as the proposed plan sounds okay to me.
Rebecca?
She doesn't have a dog. Ross says, tricky one.
Or friends.
Ross says, tricky one. The
Mel B is involved. What's she done?
She's doing nothing since the Spice Girls.
She got on holiday.
Ross says, tricky one.
I said Mel B.
Tricky one. The well-being of the dog comes first, but you're just sexing my dog up now. He'll start having sex with your arm. Look, you see, that's foreplay.
I wasn't. How was I to know that having a nice laugh with your dog was an invitation to getting my arm humped?
He's still got his bits.
Has he?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That dog does not seem like a fully functioning male.
Well, that's rude.
Oh, there you go. Gone.
Okay, Ross says, tricky one. The well-being of the dog comes first, but you don't want to get in the middle of it. I'd try to engineer a situation like a lunch or a catch-up where you get them all together and hopefully it becomes obvious that the partner is absent and the subject of the breakup is raised. This would hopefully lead to them all having a discussion about the dog-sitting arrangements. I mean...
Actually, yes, how has that not come up? How did the people going to Australia not know that the guy's broken up with his partner?
Because they're not that good of friends.
Maybe they don't want to know. Maybe they want to turn a blind eye because it's a solution to their problem.
Yeah. But the problem here is that the man who's looking after the dog just wants to make some money.
Yeah.
And you probably make quite a lot in 3 weeks on Airbnb.
In London, yes.
In London.
Yeah.
Why don't you leave the dog in the Airbnb?
And let those people look after it.
Say, this is part of the deal, I'm afraid. Alex says, why not accidentally mention in passing that they've split up and then profusely apologise to your friend that you've dobbed him in? Failing that, innocently suggest to your friends that they contact both of their house sitters to make sure they've got their cupboard stocked with their favourite biscuits for the stay. Hopefully the truth will out.
Oh dear.
David from Preston says, I would advise your friend to be honest with them so they can make an informed decision and say that you don't feel comfortable with the secret, but you feel he should be the one to tell them.
Yes.
If he loses the dog sitting gig, but he's still keen to make the Airbnb money, suggest he can come and stay with you. Then your friend gets his money, but your other friends aren't being lied to. Wait, but the dog is still on its own.
Well, no, they get somebody else to look after the dog. I mean, that according to this, the dog would be entirely about. He wouldn't even have the
not even 3 meals, 2 meals a day.
Yeah, not even that. I just feel like this friend needs to fess up. Otherwise, something awful's going to happen, and Geraldine will be in the firing line because she knew.
Yeah.
She knew what had gone on. Geraldine, thank you so much for emailing in with your dilemma. Just time to wrap up proceedings with today's Am I Weird? Who have we got?
We have Joe in Wales who says this. Hi, Graham and Maria. Am I weird? I have a tea caddy with PG Tips loose tea hidden in the back of a cupboard. When I'm feeling sad, cross or premenstrual, I open the tin to sniff the tea. I've been doing this since I was 5. I spend a good 10 minutes with my nose stuck in the caddy.
Ooh, lucky Joe.
I think that's kind of sweet.
I wish I had something that you could just...
Yeah. Obviously tea from a caddy reminds you of something from your childhood that comforts you and calms you when you're premenstrual or stressed or whatever. And I think that's a good thing.
Do you have a favourite smell? Do you have an equivalent that, a Joe tea smell?
No. Okay. But I do think that if they could bottle the smell of newborn babies.
Really?
Oh, that's lovely. That's kind of like biscuity.
Is it really?
Don't you think little babies smell nice?
I don't know.
I'm sure they have something
I rarely
in them.
smell a newborn baby. Yeah.
I collect them.
Placenta by Calvin Klein.
Stop it! Stop it. Well, or maybe a puppy. You know how puppies smell biscuity? Oh. A little biscuity smell too.
What is that? Is that just a little bit of wee caught in their fur?
I don't know. I think, again, it's something to make everybody fall in love with them. I think there's, something that... Oxytocin?
Oxycontin?
Oxycontin, fentanyl. No, it's one of it's those things that make us feel good.
So that's why people like dogs?
No, it's a kind of feel-good thing that makes you...
Dopamine?
That's the word.
I remember sitting in the back of the car holding warm chips wrapped in paper.
Yeah.
Like, if I could do that whenever I felt stressed.
Well, you can.
Then you've got to go get them. I mean, Joe's so lucky. She just has to go to the back of the cupboard. Where? I think it's weird that she's hidden the caddy.
Well, because she's obviously a little bit ashamed of this thing. And I don't think you need to be ashamed at all.
I think you're just so lucky.
Rejoice.
Yeah.
And I would actually put a little bit of loose tea in like one of those lavender bags. And I would carry it with you in your handbag. And then on the tube or on a train or on a bus, when you feel stressed, stuck in traffic, you just go,
Yeah.
Oh, no, but that's not loose tea then, is it? That's not like a tea bag.
That's really just a homemade tea bag. She's reinvented the tea bag. She can take it to work. I've made my own. None of your shop-bought muck here.
It is the loose...
Like Kirsty Allsop.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sewing my own tea bags.
Christmas. Homemade tea bags. Yes. I don't think you're weird at all.
No, I would like to do that with coffee beans. You know that lovely thing when you open a thing of coffee beans and it's just,
that little pop.
Oh, and the smell. Oh, it's lovely.
I like you. I don't think you're weird. I rather like...
Thank you.
You are weird. You're very weird in all your stories. But I think Joe in Wales, I don't think you're weird at all. Do you think she's weird?
No, I don't. I think she's lucky. How lucky that she's got this quick fix that when she's feeling a bit stressed or worried or down.
What do you do if you're feeling stressed and down for a quick fix?
9 o'clock!
I don't know why I asked that. I knew the answer. 9 o'clock in the morning, a bit stressed.
Do you have a quick fix?
Quick fix, chocolate.
Yeah, I knew that too.
Always chocolate, yeah. Oh, well, we know each other.
That's all for Wanging On with Graham and Maria for this week.
Remember, you can find us on Instagram at Wanging On, that's all one word, where there's a link to proper expert advice and support if you need it. And you can also find us on your TV. Give us a watch on Spotify or YouTube. Just search for Wanging On.
Goodness. Don't forget that Wanging On with Graham and Maria is a Listen production.
I can't forget that.
No, don't.
See you next time. Goodbye.